I still remember finding friends on Instant Messenger and making friends on Craigslist back in 2006 because I wasn't getting along with some of the kids in high school, so I had to be creative. But now in 2001, you have a lot more options because of the internet. So I'm going to be sharing with you some places that you probably haven't considered in finding friends. So here we go. Number one, in ESL class, especially if you're an adult, the cool thing about going to this class is that your classmates are there for a common purpose, which is to learn English. On top of that, you have like similar experiences in coming to the US, so you can bond together talking about those experiences. So how can you develop friendship with them? I would say, go out to lunch after class or invite each other to dinner, go for a hike, and more. Number two, college programs. There are actually some programs in universities and colleges where you can get paired up with an American student to help you develop your English speaking skills. For example, I had a friend in college who would meet some foreign students and they would just have a one-on-one conversation for about an hour and a half. And what she would tell them is that, hey, it's okay if you're having a hard time expressing yourself in English because I know it's not your first language. So if you're having a hard time, it's fine. Number three, meetup.com. Go online and go to meetup.com because it's like a really good place for you to find groups based on your interest. Personally, I joined a Python programming group a long time ago, and I'm glad I did because I met some really smart people in there who were good at Python programming, and I learned a lot from them. So, it's an experience that I'll never forget. Some of the groups that you can consider are Entrepreneurs Club. I've seen Bitcoin Club, hiking, hacking. I've seen some hackers in there, video and board games, and so many more. If none of those groups interest you, you have the option to make a group as well if you want. Number four, Facebook groups. I've heard of a girl who joined a moving to Colorado Springs group, and when she moved into town, she made a post and said, hey, is there anyone who can take me around town? I just moved here and I would like to see the place. And someone responded and said, hey, I can be your tour guide. Last time I heard about them, they actually became a couple. They started a relationship, which is pretty cool. Speaking of relationships, number five, dating apps. Some dating apps have a feature where you can just set it to find friends instead of a date, so I think that's a pretty cool feature to have. Now, if you want to use it just to go find dates, then that's fine too. Number six, church groups. There are no perfect churches, but most Christians are welcoming. For example, I knew of a foreign student who joined a Christian group in college, and he wasn't even a Christian. He only did it because he wanted to meet with the people who are really nice, and he wanted to use that as an opportunity to practice his English. Fast forward a couple of years later, he actually become really good friends with the people in there, and he also married someone in that community, which I thought was really awesome. Number seven, school clubs. With school clubs, you get to do activities with the members. If you're like in a band, you get to learn the same songs together. If you're in dance club, you get to learn the same routine as everyone else, and so many more. And finally, number eight, sports leagues. There are some towns that run sports leagues all year long. Volleyball, basketball, kickball, softball, and so many more. The cool thing about this is that you get to lose together with the members, you get to win together with the members, you get to practice with them, and after a game, you can go have lunch or dinner or grab beer with them. All right, now that you have an idea where to find friends, how exactly do you become friends with them? Because if you are not careful, there are things that you might say and do as an immigrant that might push them away. So I made a video right here showing you how to become friends with them, and hopefully it'll help you sidestep some of the mistakes that I made. So go to this video, but before you do that, please hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on this next video.